Chapter 1 The Capacitor. الفصل الأول يتكلم عن المتسعات. خلينا نعطي تعريف لمعنى المتسع. المتسعة capacitor is a system consists of two conductive plates separated by an insulator or vacuum, like the figure. Two conductive plates separated by an insulator or vacuum. It's used for store charge in the plates and store potential energy between the two plates and the electric field between the two plates. Okay. The two conductors separated by a dielectric are usually straight and parallel plates. This is the simplest and most commonly used form of capacitor. In most practical applications, the plates are no charge firstly. Therefore, to charge these two plates, we connect them to a battery. عملية الشحن يجب أن تربط فيها المتسعة إلى بطارية. طبيعي البطارية have two poles. The negative poles will charge the first plate with negative charge. Therefore, we say here minus Q or negative Q. On the second pole, positive pole, will charge the second plate with a positive charge. Here we say positive charge. Of course, that happens when we close the switch. If the switch is open, there is no current, no charge will store on the two plates. هذا بالنسبة للشكل العام. Okay. Q and the plates. While potential energy will store in the electric field. أيضا سؤال وزاري يقول أين تخزن الطاقة وأين تخزن الشحنة في المتسعة. Therefore we say the charge will store in the plates while the potential energy will store in the electric field between the two conductive plates. ولعملية التشارجنج للمتسعة حتى نشحنها خلينا نسوي فد اكتيفيتي أو نشاط أو تجربة. الطريقة أنه شنو؟ the same circuit بس شو نضيف هنا أميتر أو جلفانوميتر. It's indicator in the middle of the scale. And we add here a lamp. Okay. If the switch is open, there is nothing. But if we close the circuit by close the electrical switch, the charging current will flow through the circuit. The ammeter will indicate to a new electric current and the lamp will glow. Now we say the charging operation begins. For a while, then delta V of the battery, delta V of the battery, delta V of the capacitor. When the potential difference of battery equals the potential difference of the capacitor, current I equals 0. The current will stop. That means the capacitor fill with charge. Now we obtain a charge capacitor when we open the electrical switch. حصلنا علامة متسعة مشحونة تماما بعد هذه الأوبريشن. Of course, if we want to explain this activity, there is some procedure. For example, first procedure is the tool. The tools, capacitor, battery, electrical switch, lamp, ammeter, and cell. The second procedure is procedure of work. طبعا هاي نشرحها على شكل نقاط. كيفية يعني اللي شرحناها هسه قبل شوية نشرحها على شكل نقاط. أغلقنا المفتاح، ابتدأ الأميتر يشير إلى مرور تيار، والمصباح توهج دلالة على مرور تيار الشحن. بعد فترة قصيرة يتساوى دلتا في بي مع دلتا في سي، وبالتالي الكرنت يساوي صفر. عندئذ نقول أننا we obtain a charged or fully charged capacitor. Now we obtained a completely charged capacitor. The charge is a Q. Okay, and there's a potential difference between the two plates, delta V, and the capacity for storing charge on potential energy called capacity or capacitance. Now, this capacitor have these terms Q and delta V and C. بإمكاننا أن نكون golden chain أو سلسلة ذهبية من هذا التريبل. How? Q, the charge, equals C times delta V. Q equals C times delta V, or C equal a Q divided by delta V, or delta V equals Q over C. Q, the main relation, Q equal C delta V. It's an important relation. علاقة ضرورية جدا في حل المسائل، وبنفس الوقت راح نستخدمها استخدام كثير في حلول المسائل إن شاء الله. أوكي. إذن بإمكاننا الحصول على علاقة لإيجاد قيمة الكاباسيتنس. C equal Q over delta V. The charge over the potential difference. C equal Q over delta V. Is there another method to find or to obtain C? Of course we can, depending on the dimensions of the capacitor. How? راح نشوف ممكن إيجاد C عن طريق الآتي. هذه المتسعة راح نستخدم أبعادها. لكل متسعة طبعا يجب أن تكون متشابهة التو بليتس. هذه التو بليتس of the capacitor has an area A, and also there is a distance between the two plates called small d, and the vacuum here has a permittivity called epsilon naught. Now we have another relation to find C by using these dimensions. We say C equal epsilon naught times A over D. It's an important relation for memorize. إذا نقدر نحصل على السعة وذلك بضرب الابسلون نوت اللي هي permittivity of vacuum or of air equal 8.85 times 10 to the power minus 12, and A, the area of the plate, and D, the distance between the two plates. الآن أصبح لدينا علاقتان لإيجاد السعة. الأولى Q over delta V, and the second relation C equal epsilon naught A over D. وكلاهما طبعا نستخدمهم في حلول المسائل. الآن نجد في الصيغة لتعريف الكاباسيتنس. راح نعتمد في الكاباسيتنس على هذا القانون. Increase in charge would increase electric potential delta V between the two plates. Therefore, the capacitance of the capacitor is defined as the ratio of charge Q stored in any one of the two plates, okay, to the potential difference between the two plates. نعيد التعريف مرة أخرى. The ratio of the charge Q stored in any of the plates to the potential difference between the two plates. Q over delta B. يعني التعريف مأخوذ من هذه الآية.